for joining me today with Simply Be Makeup. Today I'm doing kind of a colorful winter wonderland look, and I hope you enjoy. What I'm doing today is a cut crease with teal and blending it out with a little bit of purple and with a white lid, and some really pretty highlighting and nude lips. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. To start out any eye makeup look, you'll want to use a primer. Today I'm going to be using my Depotted Urban Decay Primer Potion because it is a very tacky primer, and because we're using loose pigments, we want something that will really stick to the lid and also have a great adherence with the pigments. So I'm going to apply this to my lid. Make sure to get underneath and to the side. Next I'm taking this off-white color. It has a gold shimmer to it, and it's called Vanilla. It's from Avon. I'm going to apply it using my finger. That weird rumbling noise you hear in the background is probably the heater, and if you hear a snoring sound, that would be Jasmine the bulldog, who is in the living room snoring away happily on a mattress. So sorry about that if it's disturbing you. I'm taking this retractable teal turquoise type of eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to cut my crease. Now this is not something I've actually gone over in my video, so I'm just going to show you quickly what I'm going to do. I'm taking it into the inner corner just above my crease. So you see where those lines are? That's where my crease begins. And I'm going to take this just above my crease just for a little extra pop. I have a slightly hooded eye and I want this color to really pop up above the white, so I'm taking this above my crease just so you can see it. And this is going to be a pretty good base for the colors we're going to be using later. So be sure to take it into that inner corner, drag it up, make sure it matches the similar shape on this side, but it doesn't have to be quite perfect. I'm going to swoop it down to go along with the shape of my eye socket, and then I'm going to pull it up, drag it out into kind of an odd shaped cat line. And then I'm going to draw a couple more lines on top of that. I'm now using a smudge brush like this, some turquoise pigment. I'll have all the products listed on my blog, but I will tell you that the pigments I'm using today are not that expensive. So actually they're very inexpensive. I'm going to be wetting this brush down with some MAC Fix Plus. You can just use eye drops or water. And I'm dipping it into the shadow here and tapping it off, and I'm going to start smudging this into that turquoise line just to give it a little extra definition in that crease area. And you can kind of softly blend a little bit underneath it just to give it a nice little gradient effect for when we add the white in. Using the same foiling technique with the MAC Fix Plus or the eye drops and a flash shading brush with a very shimmery white pigment, I'm going to start applying that to the top of my lid here and tap off the excess. And with this, it's going to be very important that you don't sweep the color over, but instead pat it on and then blend it as you go. So what you're going to do is pat really fast. It'll flatten out any clumps that you have and also help blend it down. Go back with your smudge brush and take a purple pigment. I'm using a Jessie's Girl one. It looks like that, and you're going to start blending the purple in this inner corner here, which will help give it a nice gradient effect from kind of a dark bluish purple into that teal turquoise color. It gives it a really pretty rainbow type effect. And go ahead and take the purple underneath into the tear duct, and you can start dragging it into that inner corner of your eyelid, or the bottom of the eyelid. The next thing to do is to take a fluffy brush like this and an off-white to a white matte color and use it as your highlight in your brow bone. And then bring it all the way down into that swooped part of the liner And don't be afraid to push it into that teal a little bit. It'll soften it up a little too. Now I'm going to line my upper lash line with a black gel liner and using a small artist brush that's like this with the small fine tip point. And I'm not going to go crazy with the liner because we obviously have something a little crazy there. But I just want to accentuate the eye shape a little bit. So I'm just going to run this from, oops, that's a little clumpy. I'm going to start from the inner corner and just slowly bring it out. And I'm going to focus it as close to the lash line as possible. And then in this outer corner, I'm just going to flick it out a little bit. I tend to have small eyes, so I just wanted to give it a little extra length there. And then I'm going to take my brush and push it into that upper waterline, just to put a little bit of the black liner in there, and it'll push up the lashes a little bit more too. And to make the eyes appear a little bit larger, I'm taking my white eyeliner, kohl pencil of course, and I'm going to line my bottom waterline with that. Using the same brush before, I'm going to drag whatever's left on the brush here on the bottom lash line. And it won't be that much color, thankfully. But I wanted to so it contrasts with the white that we put on the waterline. And if you need to, take your smudge brush, smudge it out. You can even go back in with that purple pigment and smudge it in there with it. Give it a nice kind of bottom smoky lash look. And bring it out to that outer corner there. Now's the time to do the lashes. Now you have several options when it comes to your lashes. You can apply false lashes at this point if you desire, or you can choose to just do a black or brown mascara and leave it at that. Or you can even use a colored mascara, which I'm going to be doing. Now I'm using one that requires using a base color underneath. So I'm going to use a dark brown mascara underneath first, and then I'm going to apply a purple mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the rest of the look. So with this outer part of the eye here, you can take some glitter adhesive and kind of apply it around the side, around those little lines here. And then I'm going to dip the tip into some purple glitter. I'm going to start just tapping the glitter around the edge here. And then if it got applied a little chunky, take your fluffy brush and just push the glitter around using that brush. Alright, and then you're going to clean up any fallout using a makeup remover or however you prefer to do it. So I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, so what I also did was I cleaned up the face, applied concealer and foundation, and also applied it to my lips so it whites them out. I'm now taking this really light nude type of blush and a fluffy angled blush brush, and I'm applying it to the outer part of my upper cheekbones. And just blending it out nicely. I don't want it to be too pink, but I already have a little bit of redness to my face today, so I'm just going to let that naturally play that up so it looks like I've been outside in the snow. The nose. A little bit to the forehead. Alrighty, and then I'm going to apply a nude lip color. This one's called Sand from Maybelline. Right now it's my favorite nude lipstick. So apply that. And then for a lip gloss over the top, I'm taking the Boots No. 7 Lip Gloss in Angel Cake. Applying it to the center of the lid, or the lip. And then if you want to highlight, you can take that same white pigment from before, your blush brush, just tap it in to get a little bit, wave it around to get excess off, apply it to your cheekbones, but bring it up towards that, to the eye area where those extended lines are, to give your face a nice wintry, cool, glowy look. And there you have it. This is my colorful winter wonderland look. I hope you enjoyed it. For all products used and other information regarding this look, please check below in the description box, where I'll have a link to the posting for this on my website, www.simplybelleza.com. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Stay electric. Bye!